that's lesson number 8. Let's have a quick recap through all the chords that we've done so far. So it's quite a list. So we'll go on to E minor first of all. Okay, so play me E minor. Give me a D minor. Give me A minor. Give me a C. Give me a G. Give me a D. Give me an A. Give me an E. And then we had our 7th chords. So finger off, E7. A, middle finger out. Gives you A7, then we have B7. Okay, so we'll go through these a bit quicker. E minor. D minor. A minor. C. G. D. A major. E major. E7. A7. And B7. So like I said before, you should be always playing through these and just pushing yourself to get faster and faster. And it's the best sort of finger exercise that you could get. Okay, last time we looked through the 12-bar blues, so we'll have a quick play through the progression, just playing the open chords again. So it was E for 4 if you remember, A for 2 bars, E for 2, then we've done the turnaround, which is B7, A7, E7 and B7. Okay, so let's just play through that. Just tap your foot, say this speed, 1, 2, starting E7, go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, change up to A, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, back down to E7, go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, now we have the turnaround, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, down to A, 1, 2, 3, 4, E7, 1, 2, 3, B7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was our blues progression. Now we're going to add the riff on to that we've seen before. So the riff, if you remember, we're holding the E5 chord, so it's open E string, and we're holding the 2nd fret in the A string. Okay, and it was 2 on each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, but that's slightly lopsided rhythm. Now, if we do that twice, that will give us the full bar. So if we're doing E, 1, 2, 3, 4, with the riff it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, and what you might have noticed is when I was counting the bars, I was increasing the first number, so I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now you might find that a bit tricky, but I'll say it like that, okay, just to keep so you know where you are. Okay, so let's start with the blues riff, and we're going to do that for the 4 bars. So we start on E, so put your first finger on the 2nd string, and then we're going to do that. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we move up to the A chord. Now we're going to play the A as a riff this time. So it's very simple. Before we're playing E here, it's called E because we've got that open E string. Now we just move it up a string set. So we play it there, strings 4 and 5. So that's us moving up to A. So we've got E for 4, A for 2, then E for another 2. So we'll just play through that, try and follow. And then 1, 2, 3, E. 2, 3, 4. Moving up. Go, A. Back down, E. E again. okay? Then we do the turnaround. Now, we're just going to use the open chord for the B7, because the alternative is to play it as the riff is quite a big stretch just now, which you might find a little too much just now. So we'll just do the B7, okay, and count that for 4. Then we'll play the riff in the A, and the riff in E, and B7. So if I play it to you, it was 1, 2, 3, riff in A, riff in E, then B7, 2, 3, 4. It also breaks up the rhythm from that kind of monotonous da 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 and gives you a little break. Okay, so let's play through it, the whole thing, top to bottom, starting with the E chord, or the E riff. Ready? 1, 2, E, and 2, 3, 4. Moving up to A, here we go. A, back to E, once more, strum B7, 1, 2, 3, A, 1, E. Then we end in the B7, back to E. Okay, so we've got a backing track, so we could try along with the backing track just so you can hear it in some sort of kind of musical context, okay, and hear it with the other instruments, the bass and the drums, okay? So let me put the backing track on, we'll just play through the exact same thing again. Okay, so here we go with the music, after 4. 2, 3, E. E again. Moving it up to A. Back to E. B7. A riff. Then to E. Then B7. E. Okay, the backing track goes round a couple of times so you can spend some time practicing that. Okay, as we spoke about the chords as being a very good finger exercise, just playing through the chords one at a time. It's actually really involved, there's tons of movement in there, there's a lot of memory. Another good exercise to do is the 4-finger chromatic exercise. Now chromatic is just one note, you're filling in all the gaps between the notes, that's what chromatic is. So if I played a scale which goes, if I play those 3 notes, if I want to fill in the notes chromatically, I just play every note in between, okay? So this is a good exercise for your fingers. It's thoroughly unmusical, but it's very, very good for your coordination. Now you use it with the down-up picking, okay? So let me just show you it first of all, if I was trying to explain it too much. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fingers, and then once we've done that, we move up to the next string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you keep going. Okay? Because it's in 4, the way your picking goes, it goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you start each new string with a downstroke. Okay, if you end up with an upstroke, obviously something's went wrong, so go back and double check it. So if you do that, just tapping your foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, it would be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, keep going, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Like I said, thoroughly unmusical, but very, very good for your fingers and very good for your coordination between your hands. Once you reach the top, then come back down the way. Fingers 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, etc., etc. Now, you might find that that's too much of a stretch. So when it's too much of a stretch, your thumb, manoeuvre your thumb down, see if you can maybe, if it's more achievable like that. You'll never get it with your hand like that. I've got a big stretch, but I could never stretch my hand out with my thumb over, so bring it down. If that still doesn't work, bring it higher up the neck where the frets get closer together. And you can use this as a warm-up, so the first time you pick up your guitar, just to get your brain moving and the blood going through your fingers, just make sure every note is really clear. And you can do any variation. I suppose you could go up and down one string. When you put your fingers down as well, keep all your fingers down. Don't do this. Okay? And that will help them kind of stretch out a little bit more. Okay? But I would do it like this, just up one position, then back down. Okay? Feeling a bit more adventurous, you can slide up and come down a different position. So we just go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then move up one fret and come back down there. And you can keep that going, but coming up another fret there. You'll be doing it much slower, I would imagine. And that's a great exercise for building the coordination between your hands. So if you do that along with your chords, you should be well on your way. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is arpeggios. Arpeggios it's when you take the notes of a chord and you play them individually. Normally you play a chord, you'd strum it like so, with the strumming pattern we've done before. Now, arpeggios can be played many different ways. The simplest way would be if we just articulate each note with the plectrum one at a time like this. It's quite nice, it's got quite a lullaby effect. I always find it's quite soothing. So that's going to be our first exercise with the arpeggios. We're going to use down-up picking. Again, try and build this in as our default technique. And we're going to use two chords to start with. We're going to use the D chord, the D major. So first finger on the third string, second fret. Second finger on the high E string, second fret, and third finger in between there on the third fret. Okay, and we're going to use a G chord. So first finger there, second finger there, third finger there. Okay, so if we have a quick look at the music, then you should see the pattern in the PDF. So let me bring that up. So you can see the pattern here. We've set the quarter note to 70 BPM, so that's where you would set your metronome. And we've got a slightly different time signature, I'll explain in a second. But first of all, you see a D chord, so you would hold the D chord and then you play the strings thus. So that'd be string 4, 3, 2, 1, the high E, and then back down. And it's a pattern of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which brings us to this time signature. The top number is how many beats on the bar. So it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the bottom number is the value. So here they're eighth notes. They're written as eighth note triplets. So that means 2 notes per beat. So we've grouped it here slightly different. So for each foot tap, we're going to play 3 notes. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's going to be the feel of it. So we start with string 4 and come back to string 3. Okay, so let me just play that for you. So string 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Okay, so you tap your foot on the 1 and the 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Okay. This is twofold. It works well in two ways. It's good for your picking technique. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And also it's telling you if any notes are unclear in the chord. If there's any maybe you've missed. Okay, so that's going to be our time signature. So it's 6 notes in a beat. 6 notes in a bar, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then we move to the G chord. So if we look at the pattern on the G string, we're going to cross all the strings. We're going to start on string 6. Okay, so it goes 6 to string 4 to 3. So you're jumping over string 5 there. And then we're going to come back down starting at string 1. Quite a lot of jumping about. There's quite a lot of space to go wrong there, so just be careful and take your time first of all. So I remember it as numbers. 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then try and do that without stopping. 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're just going to do that twice in each chord and move between those. It's deceptively difficult, this one, I think, especially to try and change the chords without stopping, and you've got so much movement with your plectrum as well. So let's do that. Starting the D chord, ready? After 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change to G. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stick them both together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just try and repeat that. G. Try not to miss any notes like me. Okay, and we've got a little backing track, so we'll just try it with the backing track again, just so you can hear it with drums and bass, just to make it a little bit more musical. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G. D. D. G. Okay, very simple. Simple in concept, but to string it all together and make it nice and clear like that will take a little bit of practice. So again, if it's far too fast with the backing track, just stop and play them individually. Make sure all the notes are nice and clear. Try and keep the down up picking going all the way through. But again, if you miss the odd stroke, maybe a few downstrokes, it's not the end of the world. It's more important to keep the chords going. Okay, so for practice for next time, you want to try this arpeggio exercise, which will take a bit of time to get used to play through, especially to match it up with the backing track. You can try the chromatic exercise. Just try and get the notes nice and clear. Remember, if it's too stretched out, just move up a little bit. Adjust your thumb position. It will feel a bit weird. You'll probably ache in your wrist a little bit if you're not used to stretching out the wrist. That's fine. Just don't do it for too long. Stop and let the blood get back into your hands and the tendons. And we've got the chords, so let's just go through the chords once more that we've all got. So we've got E minor, D minor, A minor, got a C chord, C major, G, D, got an A, E, E7, A7, and B7. And the big thing that we've done today would be the blues progression. So you've got the backing track to practice that on. But hopefully that makes sense because we went through the chord progression before. You're really just adding the riff onto each chord. Okay. Thank you.